Sickest Jung, Honey Roasted Martyr, Violent 2, hi. Hi, Eternal Lion, 33 Song, Zane, Swim Slacks, MC Hammer, Skak, hi. Hi, Abdullah, Fed, Lunar, Auroras, Exceline, hi. Hi, Tokushin. Hi, Tonkas. Hi, Dory Dan, Diddy Kind of Music, Lunar, Auroras, thank you so much for the bits. 100 bits. Hi, Mustin, hello, Yasumi Nasai. Super Furry Phil. Oh yeah, I did see. I was there's a brief clip in the announcement. That was fun. Never been part of a montage like that. No, actually I was one time. There's a little montage in a BTS documentary, and I caught myself in it. Pi has been redeemed. 3.14159266333375327575827575937494532797495372967781628. Alright. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I got to hang out with my friend Iris today. I had a very nice time. What else? I tried Pilates for the first time today. That was alright. I was worried because a lot of people were saying it was really, really hard. Not that it wasn't, but I definitely feel like when it comes to like strength things, like I'm usually pretty okay. Yeah, I think I have like a lot of well, I probably expected it to be a lot more miserable, but it was quite nice. So yeah. Hi Keaton. Hi Furry Funwear. So I think I'll try to keep doing it because I know it's gonna be good for me in the long run. Yeah. Did they taste okay? Yeah, I did see Keaton. I saw that I was in the announcement video. That was cool. Twitch's Instagram has acknowledged my existence. Or is it Instagram? Probably other social media platforms. Right before they kick off Korea. Oh, I'm glad you guys found it cool though. Nice little Easter egg for the community. Hi Subachu. I'm gonna start off with Newsflash by Nicki just because it was stuck in my head. So for some reason. Pretty girls all around ya, fooling around ya, making you a fool all around ya. Pretty unsurprising, honestly, you're no conundrum. I heard from Nina, Jenny, Lisa, Chrissy, and Cassandra. I ain't interested in being a pretty name on your list. I got dreams and aspirations with prettier lips to kiss. My mama ain't give up on her, so I'll be somebody's tryst when somebody's got a miss. Wooden at home, calling her sister. I swear this one loves me, she knew when you first kissed her. You'll be someone else's hangover, you only intoxicate for a second before we'd all wake up. Mistake making legends for the last time. No, I ain't coming over. I ain't got business with you. I ain't got nothing to prove. There's no lower I'd ever stoop to. Newsflash, I can do better than you. Lay bitches down proud and smugly. I lay down the ugly. I'd roll in my grave twice before you touch me. How you look her in the eye and say I love you, baby. Baby, so shady, extra shade ain't even necessary. What part of you don't get to have me? Do you not understand? I never ever take my boys to corduroy secondhand. What kind of world you living in? All this the same wonderland. You are not in demand. Don't it get tired? Living so many bruises. Instead of another bitch, try undressing your excuses. Oh, and there'll be someone else's hand can do better than you. Firecracker woman, left and right. Know that don't make it right. That you be up in the sheets at night, while she's back home doing only right by you. Mr. Casanova, won't you save your intrigue and all your techniques? You think you're sleep, but I'm smart and very, very out of your league. So bye, have a good week. And go be someone else's hangover. You only intoxicate for a second before we all wake up. Mistake making legends for the last time. No, I ain't coming over. I ain't got business with you. I ain't got nothing to prove. There's no law what I'd ever do. Newsflash, I can do better than you. Thank you. Oh, this is very dry today. Thank you. Hi, Jesus, and hi, Latiosi, and Devino. Hi, Sash. Make hammer. Thank you. Thanks, retired. I was also thinking that it would be a bit of a faux pas if they included Korean-based streamers in the trailer. It's a little funny. It's false advertising. How are people feeling about the TwitchCon dates and venues? I definitely love that it's gonna be in San Diego again, though I'm not really sure if I'll be at this one. We'll see. Oh yeah, and I'm very excited about IU's tour. Like, I can't believe it's been so long. And she, like, I thought she'd do a tour much earlier than this. She has done, like, Asia tours. She's never really been around the world, though. So I feel like she's expanded this time a lot, which is very cool. On the fence about the venue in my stop of the tour. Oh. Yeah, I don't know too much about the venue. Actually, I know the Prudential Center. I saw she's performing at. I've been there several times. Hi, Paul. We can sing Runaway, maybe. Hope this is possible. My current vocal state. If my voice is not great, though, I'll just be chattier. It's okay. I was gonna start a stream earlier today, but I ended up getting home a little later than anticipated. And when I got home, I started cooking. I cooked myself a proper dinner, and then I practiced violin because I wanted to practice violin first, since it's a little harder to do that later in the evening because it's a loud instrument, even with the mute that I use. I just wanted to make sure I do that first. But I'm here now. Have you decided which country you'll see IU in? Not yet, actually. I've considered Europe too. I'm like, I want to go somewhere this year, if possible, if the funds allow. Didn't know you could get a mute for a violin. Do you stuff something inside it? No. Here, let me show you actually, if you guys are curious. Alright. This is a violin. My poor violin, I feel like needs some maintenance care. It's been so long, but this is my violin, and this is the bridge. They call this part the bridge. And if you put this contraption, this thing, usually made of like rubber or something, or plastic, you put it here on the bridge, and then it's like a lot softer. You can hear the distinction way better when I'm playing the string with the bow, but yeah, so it's just a lot softer Is it like, was the difference noticeable when I plucked the strings? I actually don't know. Couldn't really hear too well. Thanks for explaining / demonstrating. Thanks. There. I mean, no problem. There are different types of mutes. This is the first time I've been using one that looks like this. I just got it because I felt like it might be more effective than the ones I used in the past, which are kind of smaller and in the middle of the bridge. Yeah, this one like covers the whole thing, so I figured it might be even more effective because I've just been worried about getting complaints from neighbors. Very noticeable. Okay. Scorpion's Dog, thank you for the 100 bits. And Gomervile, thank you for subscribing for the 18th month, year and a half. Thanks for the hype train, everyone, too. Anyway. Okay. All right. If I was Yej's neighbor, I'd never complain. Thank you, I appreciate it. Does it take a while for the violin muscle memory to return after not playing for a bit? It's like uncomfortable for the first 2 or 3 days, but I found that immediately after just a couple of days of practicing, I was back. Like, everything came back. It felt like second nature to me, because I think since I grew up playing it so much, well, it was from the age of 7 to 15 where I was really playing violin the most, and I think that kind of root is very hard to sever. Yeah. So I was very relieved, though, and my sight reading skills are still there. They were never that good to begin with, but they're still there, so I'm actually improving my sight reading skills now, because I feel like with my current brain, somehow it's like easier for me to pick up more sight reading skills that I was a little too stressed out to learn in the past. So I feel like these days I've been also trying to focus on sight reading and training my ear to be able to learn more music on my own, since I can't really pay for a teacher right now. I'd rather, for now, just like work on things by myself, see how that goes. What happened to your YouTube songs like Mayday? Oh, I took a lot of them down because I felt like I wanted to re-record them. Perhaps, yeah. Sorry about that. I was listening to the ocean. I saw her face in the sand. Then I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. Down. I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting impatient for me. Down. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. No. And all this time I have been lying, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting the sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. Da-dee-da. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the I felt alive and I can't complain. Now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore, but I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. Oh no, take me home where I belong. Oh no, take me home where I belong. Oh no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. Thank you very much. That was Runaway by Aurora. 감사합니다. Oh my goodness, thank you, Paul, so much for the 10 gift subs. As always, I really appreciate your constant giving. Thank you so much for, what is it? How do I say? Generosity, yeah. Thank you very, very much. And I appreciate you keeping the hype train going too. Snowy White, thank you for the Prime sub for the 7th month. If you decide to see IU in London, then I have an idea for an IRL stream. Meet up with Keaton and live stream getting his Yeju signature. Oh, I hope no one gets my signature tattooed. I mean, I do think my if I draw my signature very, very like neatly, it can look cool if it's like drawn somewhere, but I don't know if I'd put it on skin. I feel like if it's like a impermanent, a temporary tattoo, then that's fine. Like the sticker ones, you know, or stamp, that's cool. But I don't want someone to be tainted with my signature for the rest of, I don't know, not rest of their life. I suppose you can remove it, but it's quite annoying to remove a tattoo. Sorry, I don't play this piano on the stream. Yeah. Nervous laughter. But if I ever go to the UK, I'd love to see you guys. Maybe a little performance or something. Maybe you could try being the tattooist. Excellent content right there. I mean, I have considered being a tattoo artist before for fun, but then because I like drawing, and I went through a phase where I really like drawing on skin. But I don't think I can do needles on skin. Like I can't do the whole like the thing that it just keeps stabbing with the needle, and that makes me a little squeamish. Too little, too late. Did you do it all right? The tattoo isn't real. Oh my goodness! And thank y'all for the level 3 hype train. I'm worried that I'm on the verge of like a sore throat, or is that something like that? Sickness? Maybe not sickness. I don't feel too bad. I actually feel quite good these days. Like I'm taking care of my house in ways that is definitely improving my mental yeah, just overall I feel very bright. I mean, I'm usually on the optimistic side, but brighter these days, which is nice. Maker SV, thank you for the subscription. Hi, Peanut Butter Pumpkin Party. Would be very cool to finally see you perform in person if you come to London. Yeah, I'd love to. I do have a friend who is going to school there. Do you have plans to move from Twitch after February? No, so far I'm gonna try to stay on Twitch. By the way, yesterday I saw a musical. I saw Rent, but it was in Korean. It's the Korean cast performing it. And then the day before that, I went ice skating with my friends. It was kind of a busy past 2 days, which is why I was not on stream. But now I am here. I mean, I wasn't just with friends the whole time. I think I was just working on other stuff too. How was skating? It hurt. I have a blister on the side of my foot because the rental skates were very uncomfortable. And they were very painful to wear. And there were so many tiny kids on the ice that were skating like pros, and I felt ashamed. So that's why my friend did hockey when they were younger, so they were just dragging me around the rink. At some point, at first they were helping me, and then they just started dragging me, and I was just like, ah. Yeah. I'm not terrible at skating, but I'm also not the most confident, and I'm definitely afraid of falling. So yeah. Holy moly, you're touching grass or ice, I guess. I am a little overwhelmed by the past few days of being social. Yeah. But it's nice to see like old friends. I have my friend, you guys may remember my friend Tammy, who was on that Korean show Girls Planet. She is back in Korea for a bit, so I got to go skating with her and my other friend. And then yesterday, Brent, I saw the musical. I couldn't really understand it. I challenged myself to go to watch the first half of the musical without reading the synopsis, but all I could hear them saying in Korean was like occasionally like them saying rent in Korean, and then I just like was spacing out. I couldn't really catch the dialogue because they were singing it. I went skating with my niece and nephew recently. I was holding on to the side for most of the time, but toward the end I was improving. That's how it usually goes, and I haven't been in years, so I had to kind of get used to it again. And when I first arrived, the ice had not been cleaned for a while, and they were just about to go over the ice again, smoothing it out. So it's really rough. So we're gonna sing Space Oddity next. Protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and make Thank you very much. That was Space Oddity by David Bowie. Oh, this clock doesn't work, unfortunately. Like, the clock part of it doesn't work. But glad that you find it cool. It is cool. It's one of the coolest things. Owen the Blown, thank you for the 18th month. I was trying to bake a cheesecake last weekend, and I read a recipe that said set the oven to 180 degrees. Well, now I can't open it because the door is facing the wall. I like that one. That's a good one. That reminds me of, does anyone know the character Amelia Bedelia? It was like one of my favorite things. I think I really enjoyed that series when I was younger. The picture books, or I think they had chapter books too, but she's like just always taking instructions way too literally and causing problems. So it reminds me of that. Choco Donut, thank you for the 29th month. Hi, Adrian. I may have missed it, but did you already announce what your plans were past February? My plan is no plan. Well, my plan is go with the flow, I guess. I'm kind of scoping out the situation, seeing what happens, and probably as the time nears, that's when I'm the type of person to do things last minute for these kinds of things. Well, not everything. I'm usually very organized and I like planning things, but I feel like for this kind of situation, I didn't really see the benefit of freaking out over it too much, because I know everyone was really freaking out when it was first announced, but I am kind of just I'll look into cloud service later. For now, while I can still stream without worrying about it, I'm just trying to do that. Yeah. I think 8 might be a louder song, so we'll do that first. Yeah. 8. Deza, thank you for the Prime sub for the 13th month. God, sorry for adding to the worries. No, it's okay. I'm not worried now. I mean, I've just been I think I've been reflecting a lot in good ways, feeling very grateful every day, and that's been helping me feel quite at peace. So yeah, I'm not too worried. I didn't really see the reason to be too worried, because I am already so grateful for everything that's happened till now, and I just think that the situation certainly could have been worse too, so I'll be doing what I can to handle the situation as it evolves, I suppose. I just remembered a dream I had last night. I was hanging out with Orla in her garden, helping her to clear it up. Very odd. That sounds like a nice dream. I feel like Orla Gartland was in one of my dreams recently too. Interesting. I like your go with the flow attitude. Thank you, Paul. Generally, I do like planning things too, but it's weird. I think it certain things, maybe, I think there's a certain point when I accept that things are out of my control, and I realize that it's a lot healthier and more beneficial to not try to be so meticulously in control of everything in my life. And when you kind of let go of that need to be controlling everything and knowing what the outcome is going to be, it allows you to just breathe a bit better, I think. Yeah, follow your feet and trust in the path. Higher powers are at work. Yeah, I don't necessarily believe in higher powers either, and so I think it's just sometimes I believe in no power. Like, I believe that I don't have power in every situation to like know where it's gonna go, but it's in the most liberating sense. Like, I am small and insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but that's not to say that I can't matter to myself. I don't know. Does that make sense to people? Like, I feel like as long as I matter to myself, I'm okay. Because as soon as you don't matter to yourself, it's really hard to live. Even if the whole world knows you and likes you because you're like a celebrity or something, if you don't like yourself, it's very impossible to live a happy existence, because you're the one who's with yourself all the time. I spend way too much time worrying about the stuff that's out of my control, so I really respect you for being able to have that mindset. It's something that I really want to get better about this year. Oh, Paul, believe me, I'm still working on it too. Like, I worry so much about things that this is more of a recent development, honestly. And it was more like conditional. I'd be okay doing this with certain things, and other things I'd lose my mind. So, famous saying, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's exactly. That was put so much better than how I put it. For no reason it's a famous saying. Wow. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. We're energy, we all originated from the source, the Big Bang Theory says it, and as energy we can't be created or destroyed. We're immortal. That's an interesting way to put it. I never thought of it that way. But you know how you can also immortalize people or creatures? Just be in denial. Just say like, what do you mean? They're still here. Like, about a pet. I feel like I could immortalize a pet by just being in denial. But jokes aside, that actually reminds me, 2 days ago was actually my maternal grandmother's Memorial Day. And I never met my maternal grandmother, but I've heard so much about her growing up, and I know that my mom was very close to her, of course, and has an extremely fond memory of her. And there were a lot of times growing up when my mom would tell me, this is what your grandmother used to say to me, or this is what your grandmother used to sing to me. And I always felt this kind of relationship with my mom that felt kind of akin to, it felt very similar to the one she had with her mother, even though I'd never met her before, because unfortunately she passed before I was born. So I think we had like a little memorial for her where my parents and sister were on a video call, and I really appreciated that they called me and let me be a part of it. I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, I guess this conversation was reminding me of that, where I felt like even though I had never met her, she has always been a very big part of my life. And I did say something like that during our little memorial gathering, where it's so interesting how we can immortalize people, well, maybe not immortalize, but we can kind of keep them in our midst just through like memory and through action, and you know, these traditions passed on, these little songs my mom sings to me. It's interesting how present they can feel, even if you don't believe in spirits or anything, because I don't necessarily believe in that, but memories are a strong thing. That's a really nice way to look at it. Yeah, there are, I don't know if other people do this, but I have a tendency to think of my maternal grandmother a lot, actually. When I see something cool, there were times when I'd just be like, wow, like if my grandmother were around, I'd probably want to enjoy like explaining this. I would probably enjoy showing this to her. She'd probably be fascinated, that kind of thing. It's not in a sad way. It's just in a very like curious way. So anyway, this next song is called 8 by Ayo, and on a little tangent. Maybe we'll do it a little lower. I think of my late grandfather at times when I'm doing activities that I used to do with him, such as fishing. Yeah, I do wish that I could have experienced some things with her in person, but I really do think my mom is very similar to her mother, though I've never met. So I just kind of see like I feel like she definitely lives through my mom. Thank you, Valeria Dober, for the $1 donation. Thank you. You sing very well. I fell in love with your voice. Thank you. Hi, Sydney. Good morning from Michigan, and I hope you're doing well. I'm just listening to you now. And yes, memories are forever. Thank you. So are you happy now? Finally happy now, yeah. 뭐 그대로야 나 다 잃어버린 것 같아. 모든 게 맘대로 왔다가 인사도 없이 떠나. 이대로는 무엇도 사랑하고 싶지 않아. 다 해질 대로 해져버린 기억 속을 여행해. 우리는 오렌지 태양 아래 그림자 없이 함께 춤을 춰. 정해진 이별 따위는 없어. 아름다웠던 그 기억에서만 난 forever young. Forever young. 이런 악몽이라면 영영 깨지 않을게. 섬 그린 여기 섬 서로가 만든 차가운 섬 yeah. Forever young. 영원히는 많은 머릿속 작별은 마치 재난문제같이 그리움과 같이 맞지 않은 아침 서로가 이 영업을 지나든 날 위로하든 누구의 말대로 고작 한 뼘짜리 추억을 잊는 게 참 쉽지 않아. 시간이 지나도 여전히 날 붙드는 그곳에 우리는 오렌지 태양 아래 그림자 없이 함께 춤을 춰. 정해진 안녕 따위는 없어. 아름다웠던 그 기억에서만 우리는 서로를 베고 누워 슬프지 않은 이야기를 하노. 우울한 결말 따위는 없어. 난 영원히 널 이 기억에서만 forever young. Forever young. 이런 악몽이라면 영영 깨지 않을게. Thank you very much. That was 8 by IU. I did hear about IU's tour. Yes, I will attend for sure because I've always wanted to attend her concert, but I can never get tickets in Korea. It's very challenging to get tickets in Korea because she is loved by this entire country. I'd have to compete with the whole country. Thank you everyone. Oh wow, Summer Only We Know has been requested. Oh, it's a little bit of a louder song, but I can't just deny that request. If it's keen, I must. Okay, let's see. and darn, it's somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go? So why don't we go? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know. Thank you very much. That was Somewhere Only We Know by Keen. Is there a Korean proverb that I like the most? That's all I can think of. I don't think I'm too familiar with them. Thank you, Sejin-kun. I do like that song a lot too. It's a very good song. Oh, Shin-chan, you are very kind. Thank you so much. Josh P. Gosh, thank you for the Prime sub for the 3rd month. Hydrate has been redeemed. I will hydrate. I'm going to rehab today, so I'm kind of emotional. Lettuce King Jr. I'm you know, I can understand that, and you know, I wish you all the best. I'm very proud of you for making that decision as well. It's definitely, certainly not an easy decision to make. Whatever you are struggling with, I think that first decision is really a sign, just like it shows to your strength, and I hope that you can always remember that you are capable of getting through this. So thank you for sharing that as well. You got this. How was Jenny's party? Crowded, but it was nice, yeah. This next song is an original song called Mama or Amma. Mother says it's cold tonight, put your coat on, button up until your chin, layer up 'cause the holiday season is here. She misses you, it's so, so clear. Mama, I miss you, I love you. Mama, I'm sorry I'm so far away this Christmas Day. Met your friend the other day, heard your worries. I hope she's eating every meal and going outside. Oh, you know me too well. I'll try to put my health first, if that'll help you feel at ease. And in no time I'll be at home. You'll see how much I've grown. Oh, when did this time pass? Sometimes I'm a little afraid that I won't keep every promise I've made. 'Cause the holiday season is here, and you couldn't be farther from here. Mama, I miss you, I love you. Mama, I'm sorry I'm so far away this Christmas Day. Can't always be my best on every single call, and yet you tell me that I'll make you stand tall. Mama, I love you, I love you. Mama, you'll tell me that it's all okay each Christmas Day. Thank you. That was an original song called 엄마 or Mama. 감사합니다. 자작곡 엄마였습니다. Thanks Taokushin for requesting. Thanks On The Flow. That song means a lot to me too. It really does. It's probably one of my favorites that I've written. Makes me miss my mom all the time. Every time I sing it, still holds true. I feel like my mom has always been like one of my best friends, as well as my mom, and I think that's always been very special to me. So yeah, I think that's probably why I think about my maternal grandmother a lot. I'm very grateful to her for raising my mom to be the person she is. Yeah. I'm Chris said, and I'm very sorry for your loss. I feel like, but then again, like that also, like my mom was actually talking about how she felt very sad that because when her mom passed away, I think my mom was going through a tough time in her life, so she felt like my grandma didn't get to see her like flourishing at that time. And that's like a big regret she has. But I wish she wouldn't feel that way, because I feel like I guess again it's like the memory lives on, and I don't think that her mom, like my grandma, had she still been here today, or if she is like somehow able to see, or in a hypothetical situation even, if she were asked in the future, if she passed while my mom is going through a rough time in her life, would she be disappointed? And I think the answer would definitely be no. Like she would just want the best for her. And I think given that my mom is doing better now, she'd be very happy to know that. So sometimes I feel like I don't have the right words, and I don't find the right words as I'm speaking, but I tried. I'm gonna sing a song called When the Tide Met the Moon, which is also an original, and I hope you guys enjoy it. My family isn't great at showing affection to each other. Your song to your mom is at the opposite end of the spectrum to me with regard to revealing affection. Lovely song. Yeah, I think every family has their own unique chemistry too. And also, again, I will point out that we don't have to have only blood-related family. I think you can make your family too. So we all have our different ways of communicating with each other. Like my friend, she definitely like loves and cares about her brother, but they like don't talk to each other. They just communicate in like weird looks at each other. So it's interesting because like they'll always be there to help each other, but they're not necessarily going to talk to each other. Yeah. Your song for your mom is my favorite song. It reminds me of the good times with my mom. That's so wonderful, and I hope that I can record this in a studio someday and release it on streaming platforms. Yeah. My family loves each other, but we don't really show it much. Yeah, exactly. Some families are like that, but it's okay. Here we go. So sad, this is my very best. I'm a catastrophic mess. Please don't see through my guise. Cover your eyes. I would like to be a perfect lover, make you feel like there's no other. Just from the way that you talk, my tummy's in knots. But how can one be true when they're hiding battle scars in every smile? I'm terrified I'll lose as I'm shrinking back into my inner child. Truthfully, all I want was written in the sand. When the tide met the moon, my heart was washed away. I'm so afraid that you may never understand. But what should I say with every fleeting chance? Nowadays you're living in my mind, we're remaining undefined as I write and erase, laying awake. Would you like a cup of chamomile? Hope it makes you stay a while. I'm trying to figure this out, got too many doubts. But see, I don't know about you, but I'd like to walk beside you for the long haul, so that we may peruse every chapter of our story as we fall deeper. But truthfully, all I want was written in the sand. When the tide met the moon, my heart was washed away. I'm so afraid that you may never understand. But what should I say with every fleeting chance? Oh, you. Thank you. That was When the Tide Met the Moon, an original song. Thank you very much. I think I need to clear my voice. I'll be right back. 잠시만요. Hem. Okay. We can sing while my guitar gently weeps. Thank you, Easter Island, for the $1 donation, by the way. Oh my. Oh, Crazy Matrix, thank you for the subscription for the 3rd month. This problem with my parents, I love them and help them in everything I can, but their way of thinking clashes so much with mine. I hate it and I find it hard to show them my love for them because I think about it. And I would never love someone who thought like them. You know, this is always a tough question, I think. That's kind of like, it reminds me of what people say, how no one is entirely good at or entirely bad, I feel like, or it's very hard to say someone is entirely good or entirely bad. So we all have our differences. And I think, well, I always feel like it's definitely idealistic to think you can always have a mature conversation about every topic with your loved ones. And I know especially with parents, it's challenging. But I think it's okay to still love them even if their beliefs clash with yours. But it's also, I guess, important to remember your own values and why you stand by them. Like, respectfully disagree, I suppose. Yeah, I understand, Taokushin. I have some family like that too. Or like family friends, and that can be very challenging, I think, to cope with. Having like big disagreements. But I think it's like, yeah, it's kind of back to just not really painting someone entirely as bad or entirely as good. Or as entirely good or entirely bad. Whoops, my wording was scrambled. Yeah. Hello, Maddie. Talking about Diana. Oh, hello, DM. I lived in NYC for 7 years and could never live at home with your or going out with friends to. Wait, I think that I might be misreading. Your daughter was always going to concerts or clubs. Oh, I'm not sure if I read that correctly. See the love that's there sleeping while my guitar gently weeps. Look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. Look at the world and I notice it's turning while my guitar gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how you would have heard it. You were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted. No one alerted you. Look at you all, see the love that's there sleeping while my guitar gently weeps. Look at you all, still my guitar gently weeps. Thank you. That was While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Oh, thank y'all for answering on my behalf in terms of the Twitch stuff. Hi, Wallace. Nice to see you again. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. That's very, very sweet. short, nothing's more. Only love is on the roof, lapping lakes like they're loose, leaving rope burns reddish roots. Only love is on the roof, gluey feathers on a flute, skies warm and shades the moon. Oh. Thank you, that was Flume by Bon Iver. Talisman Solution, thank you so much for the bits. It's gone full circle. I now explain to them what's happening, especially with all the information, just like they did for me when I was younger about the news and what we watch. It's true. When she yeah, I think it's like interesting. The topic of misinformation. It's always fascinating to me. I think also information can be a privilege, like the way we access information, what kinds of information we have access to. I think that some people are in places where they can't really control what kinds of information they get, and I feel like in that sense I do feel very privileged to have a lot more freedom in the knowledge that I can access. So that's really a huge liberty, I guess. I'm grateful for it. So I think if your loved ones, if you feel like, you know, you'd like to, I mean, if you're like if your loved ones are getting their news or information from questionable sources, I think who's a better person to help them sort it out than their loved ones. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rice Eyes. Any chance you've learned For Emma by Bon Iver? Love. I do listen to that album a lot, yeah. Wait, but I haven't tried it before. Let's see. Is that the one? Is that the one that goes like that? I haven't tried it before. With Bon Iver songs, the lyrics are usually quite interesting. The composition, the way he formats it. So I think it's something that I can definitely learn, but maybe I don't know at the moment. It's one of your favorites from the album. I will definitely try to learn it. We can sing this one. Quien tengo que ser. Posture check, yes, thank you. My posture is just terrible, according to my Pilates teacher, which, well, I mean, that was no secret, honestly. I knew it was terrible. That's why I forced myself to go. I always think of an amusement park in Rise when I see Flume. I'm guessing Bon Iver wasn't singing about splashing down a log flume in that song. Or maybe he was. I don't know any person who doesn't have terrible posture nowadays, yeah. My Pilates teacher was almost like wanting to cry, I think, as I was telling her. I was like, yeah, you know, I play guitar, and she's like, oh, you must slouch a lot in your shoulder, in your neck, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, and I've been playing violin a lot lately. She's like, oh, your neck. She's like, yeah, and I like reading. She's like, reading. It's like, and I like knitting and crocheting. She's like, no. Yeah. Should I reply to teacher I paid it? No, but the thing is, like, it's pretty obvious that I have bad posture. Like, I mean, it's not obvious because I don't really like slouch outside, but yeah, my spine doesn't look super great. But no, she did say that she's not like qualified to tell me what my spinal problems are because she can't like X-ray me. So she's like, you should go check yourself. But I did say, she's like, you have pain there, right? And I'm like, yeah, the doctor said I am like a turtle. Anyway, here we go. Yo quiero ser mejor que ayer. Lo intentaré hoy otra vez. Soy mi enemiga sin querer. Estoy despierta hasta las 3 otra vez. I'm always walking the line, never know how to make up my mind. Y qué ganas de pensar en ti cuando te vas. I find it hard to go from wrong to right. I'm trying to be the one that I can't find. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Quién tengo que ser? Aprendí que con la corriente no se debe interferir, que por mí no se detiene el tiempo. Despite what I'd like to see, the tide rolls in, taking it two at a time. Never learn to make up my mind. No hay nada que hacer. Y qué ganas de pensar en ti cuando no estás. I find it hard to go from wrong to right. I'm trying to be the one that I can't find. ¿Qué tengo que ser? ¿Quién tengo que ser? Thank you. That was Quien Tengo Que Ser by Andrea Bejar. Oh, thanks, Jen. And have a good class. Oh, Easter Island, thank you for the $1 donation again. We can't sing What Was I Made For? You know what gracias means, right? Yes. Sí. My sister always says pero like when she's talking, because pero means but. She's always like, oh, I wanna go outside, pero like I'm feeling so tired right now. Does anyone do that? Why? I don't know. I do that too. Like, but with Korean, I'll be like, I wanna go outside. 근데 like, I wanna like be inside though. It's just fun to mix languages together. I mix Spanish and Korean sometimes by accident. That's funny. In colloquial Spanish, we say "but" in English a lot. Oh, interesting. My grandma used to do that. She was slipping random Italian words in the middle of whatever she was saying. That's cute. I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know, but I'm not sure now what I was made for. What I was made for. Taking a drive, I was an ideal. Looked so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know how to feel, but someday I might. Someday I might. When did it end? All the enjoyment. I'm sad again. Don't tell my boyfriend it's not what he's made for. What was I made for? 'Cause I don't know how to feel, but I wanna try. I don't know thank you. That was What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. 감사합니다. I recognized a Billie Eilish song from a radio for the first time just because I've heard the cover here. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Oh, Seattle. Huh, is that one loud? Some parts. I guess I can sing a quieter version of it. Let's see. Stuck inside my memories. Step away from time. Take me to a place where I will never grow old. I'm tired every day. I'm thirsty for the rain that waters all my melodies. The needle in the sky never fails to light my night, and it sews my heart on my tattered sleeve. Oh, please, my heart is all for you. Just please take care of me, I'm all for you. Take me over you. Take me home to you. 한국말이 더 빨리 늘었으면 좋겠어. 나의 마음을 더 잘 전할 수 있게. Oh, 생각은 하는지 아직 낯선 여기 나를 좋아해주는 새로운 친구 내게 생겼어. Oh please 이제 날 받아줘. Just please 들어가게 허락해줘. 늘 여기 있던 것처럼 let me in your. Oops. 들려줄 말이 너무 많은데 Oh please 내 손을 잡아줘. Just please 어제처럼 날 안아줘. 늘 함께 있던 것처럼 Take me home. Thank you very much. That's Seattle by Sam Kim. Smithy, thank you so much for subscribing for the 9th month with Prime. 그냥 다이트님 구독 감사해요. Hello. Hello. These are the movies called. It's called Poor Things. Science fantasy black comedy film. Oh, interesting. Oh. I feel like I would like this. This seems like an interesting concept. Hi, Steamy Tot. Oh, we haven't sung Pandemonium in ages. I will sing that. If I end up getting sick in the next few days, because I feel my voice kind of disappearing. If I end up getting sick in the next few days, maybe I'll do some gaming streams again. Or just chatting. I do just like chatting about things. Maybe I can ask a friend to come on, just talk about stuff. Oh my goodness. Hello, Nerdy Singer Kate. Thank you so much for the raid. And Forever Drift, thanks for the kind words and welcome. I'm Yeju. Hello to everyone. Nice to see you. Would I consider playing a horror game on stream? I would cry. I cried playing The Legend of Zelda. What do you think would happen if I played a horror game? Alright, this is Pandemonium by Nikki, but feel free to make a request, Kate. Smoke puffs outside and piling. This head feels like an island. I am my own asylum. The stairs are beat, but I don't mind. Let them take their time, 'cause there ain't no light to shed, no. Pandemonium calms me down like an ocean. And I'm kissing pillow lips, drunk off saccharine potions. And nothing really matters, 'cause everybody here is dying. Dying out in slow motion. And everybody here is lying silently, detonating the spaces between the lines. Mind your own business while I grow mine. No, it's never personal. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. We listen up every wrong on the ladder. Serve up a smile on a silver platter. No one needs a pill or just a painkiller or two. 'Cause everybody here is dying. Dying out in slow motion. And everybody here is lying, lying silently, detonating emotions. We're dying in the dark, it's written there in the stars. You're understood by so little and lived only from afar. And counting blessings is hard, I don't quite know where to start. The gold is new but the gray, well that's just state of the art. And bottoms up to skeletons are bottled up. Always going when the going gets too tough. Yeah, everybody here is dying. We're dying out in slow motion. Oh, and everybody here is lying, lying silently, detonating emotions. So everybody here is dying. Thank you. That was Pandemonium by Nikki. Scorpion Sock, thank you for the 100 bits. And 지영아님 구독 감사해요. Thank you for the 6 months in advance. I really appreciate it. Makes it a little bittersweet, actually. That makes me quite sad. Wait, will Korean users, if they use a VPN, still be able to sub? Or no? Maybe not. After this might be, then this is the last sub? Is it? Thank you so much for your support. 여태까지 너무 응원해주셔서, 트위치에서 너무 응원해주셔서 감사해요. Not even just on Twitch, but GMO went to a lot of in-person events too, so I do appreciate it. I think like every single one almost. And what did I say? Someone said I could go viral for crying while playing a horror game. No, so just to give you an idea also of how scared I am, like, I used to play only creative mode of Minecraft, the free version on my sister's iPad when I was younger, because I was too afraid of the zombies, like the pixelated block zombie things. And I think if I ever played Minecraft in survival mode, I would cry if a zombie went up to me. 6 months in advance, just in case if they refuse. Thank you so much for your kudok. Yeju almost cried while playing Breath of the Wild. Correction, Yeju did cry while playing Breath of the Wild. If you look back at the VODs, I was actually crying. My sister was like, "Are you crying?" Yeah, I was. There's peaceful mode, just yeah, creative mode. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can only play in creative mode, I feel like. Well, I've never played Minecraft properly, like the paid version on computer. But it's one of my goals is to play Minecraft someday, because it was something I always wanted to do when I was younger. Did you finish Zelda? No. I am far from finishing it. Very far. Very far. Let us do hell heaven. Pi has been changed. 3.1 4 5 96 55 8 9 9 3 2 4 6 2 6 4 3 3 2 7 9 5 6 2 8 4 9 7 6 9 3 9 3 7 5 1 5 8 2 7 9 3 4 4 5 9 6 0 7 8 6 4 6 6 2 6 0 9 8 6 2 8. Thank you. I was simultaneously laughing but feeling bad for you. I understand. I give you permission to laugh. Did you finish the Mario game? Not yet, but I'm actually quite close to finishing it. Take the sad Minecraft energy and write a new song about explosive breakups. That's an idea. me down for a minute. That's a lot of O's for 26, but I won't admit it. Set in the dark, step out of the light. Way too bright for me, but you might leave. And I'll tell you everything when I get another second to. Tell me more. I adore you. Can't recall life before you anymore. Can't afford to give it all. Do it for you. I'm devoted, hours turn minutes when I listen to you talking. Never noticed, but you must have been a godsend. 'Cause I needed you, yeah, I needed you. Telling me I should've tied my ends. Telling me I gotta watch my dosage. Took too much and thought that I was dead. And I thought of you, yeah, I thought of you. Is this hell or heaven? Might be just the medicine. You decide, you decided, you decide, you decided. Is this hell or heaven? Might be just the medicine. You decide, you decided, you decide. Tell me more. I adore you. Can't recall life before you anymore. Can't afford to give it all. Do it for you. Wow, I lost my voice in like the middle of one of those notes. I have heard pi so many times, but I'm the same as you. I only know 3.14. 1592 is what goes after that. 3.14. There's a rhythm to it. I learned it in the rhythm. That's how I, like, the way I memorized things when I was younger was musically. Like, if I ever had to memorize things for a test, I would always sing them or give them a beat, you know. So with pi, it's like 3.14, 1592, 6535, 8979, 3238, 4626, 4338, 3279, and 5028841971693, and that kind of just like lost the rhythm. 5028841971693993751058209744592378164062862862868. But it helps to start with a rhythm, yeah. One of the things I love about your streams is how much new music I discover. It's been a big part of the Twitch music experience for me over the past few years. That's wonderful. I'm like the Spotify recommendations. Interesting, giving a rhythm to make things easier for me to remember. Yeah. We can sing Don't Know Why. Don't know why. Don't know why I didn't. I liked hearing pi at a slower rate, yeah. teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. How to cross the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. Thank you. That was Don't Know Why by Nora Jones. We look at 반편지 maybe. Thanks, fellow bandit. Hi, Rusty Eggs. My day has been very good. I got to spend a large portion of the day with one of my closest friends. It was really, really nice. I had some good cheesecake today too. What else? I had pancakes for lunch. Pancakes and waffles. And then for dinner I made curry at home. Got home and started cooking right away. It was very good. And then I'm excited to eat toast later, because I will have toast with peanut butter and bananas after my stream. It has been one of my favorite foods these days. So simple, but so good. Alright. 이 밤 그날의 반딧불을 당신의 참 가까이 보낼게요. 사랑한다는 나 우리의 첫 입맞춤을 떠올려. 그럼 언제든 눈을 감고 가장 먼 곳으로 가요. 난 파도가 머물던 모래 위에 적힌 글씨처럼 그대가 멀리 사라져 버릴 것 같아. 자네 그리워 그리워 여기 내 마음속에 모든 말을 다 꺼내어줄 순 없지만 사랑한다는 말 나에게 그대 어떻게 나에게 그대란 행운이 온 걸까 지금 우리 함께 있다면 얼마나 좋을까요 난 파도가 머물던 모래 위에 적힌 글씨처럼 그대가 멀리 사라져 버릴 것 같아도 그리워 더 그리워 나의 일기장 안에 모든 말을 다 꺼내어줄 순 없지만 사랑한다는 말 이 밤 그날엔 반딧불을 당신의 참 가까이 뛸게요 좋은 꿈이길 바라요 Thank you. That was Through the Night by IU. 감사합니다. IU 반편지였습니다. I saw Hydrate was redeemed earlier, by the way. Nice. Sorry. Like, I can. Hopefully, I can sing that song better on a different day. But I'm glad I got through the whole song. Hi, Bowden. I'm good. Well, voice is not in the best condition, unfortunately, but I feel like I'm still very much enjoying the peaceful songs, which my voice can take. We haven't gone in a long time. I wonder if I can do it now. Let's see. 오케이, 다음 곡은 로제의 Gone입니다. Gone by Rose. That you remember, but it seems that you forgot. It's hard for me to blame you when you were already lost. Oh yeah, tired of always waiting. Oh yeah, yeah. I see you change your number, that's so you don't get my calls. I gave you all I mean, oh you don't wanna be involved. Oh yeah, yeah. Really gotta face it. Oh yeah, yeah. I just wanna be the one, but till you're already done. Tell me why'd you have to hit and run me now? I'm all alone crying ugly. You broke my heart just for fun. Took my love and just left me numb. Now it's 8 in the morning, 8 in the morning. Another story that's sad and true. I can feel the pink in you. You had to be the one to let me down, to call me blue. and all my love is gone. Now you're dead and gone. All my love is gone, and the hate is gone. Standing all alone, and I'm searching for something, but I can't feel nothing. I pack my bags and go. This don't feel like home. Too much darkness for a rainbow. I feel so used. How am I supposed to live without you? I refuse. I just wanna be the one, but to you already done. Tell me why you have to hit and run me all alone, crying ugly. You broke my heart just for fun. Took my love and just left me numb. Now it's 8 in the morning, 8 in the morning. Another story that's sad and true. I can feel the pain in you. You had to be the one to let me down, to color me blue. Hate to see it with someone new. I'll put a curse in her and you. Ain't no looking back now, you're dead and gone. My love is gone too. All my love is gone. 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 Now you're dead and gone. That was tough. That was Gone by Rose. Thank you very much. Alright. I think I'll be wrapping up my stream shortly because I don't think I can sing much more. But anything we need to talk about before I leave? Any words that must be said? I hope you all are doing well. We're like 2/3 through January. Pretty cool. Thank you, Snoopy Smells. Thanks, Daza. I really I'm so thankful that you all are listening and enjoying the music. Even on the weaker voice days, I still find I love singing. And I still very much enjoy it. So I'm glad that we could have this time. And I want to say another special thank you to mods. Just when the timer's not running for the raid and all that. I just want to say thank you for being here, for always being so supportive, and for dedicating so much time to this community. So just an extra special shout out to our moderators. Yeju 2024 UK tour went. Oh man, I'd love to. Maybe someday. There's so much of the world I'd like to see. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for listening. Oh, you had to get kiddos ready for school. Oh, thanks for listening, Ron. Thank you, Paul. And again, another thank you to our lurkers. I know there are quite a few lurkers on this stream usually who are working on things or gaming. I hope you all are all in good health and doing well. And thank you, guest. And Shin-chan, all your streams give me chill vibes and it gives a sense of calmness. So thank you for always streaming and consistently sharing your talents to the world. Thank you. Thank you for the stream, Yeji. You were great. Never forget that. Thank you so much, Taokushin. Hi, Captain Dan, music streamer. I'm good. I also wanted to elaborate on how I've been doing lately. I've been doing a lot better than I have been in many months in terms of health, because I think going into the new year especially, I feel like it is very symbolic, even though it's just a month after December. It's still, just like how March is the month after February. And yet seeing a new year kind of gives you that motivation to try something that's been very challenging, one of the things for me was I was struggling a lot with my mental health, and that was causing a lot of my physical health problems. But I think this year so far, I've been working really hard to mostly focus on my mental and physical health, and as a result, I may not have been streaming as much, but I find that I've been so much happier. My quality of life has improved a lot. I know not everyone has the freedom to devote a lot more time to resting or other hobbies maybe, but I feel like there are also a lot of situations where we don't allow ourselves enough time because we feel like we don't have enough, when we're just not, I guess we're being kind of stubborn about how we spend our time or how we think our days should be spent. So I hope that if any of you are feeling really burnt out too by this like autopilot routine that maybe you've fallen into, sometimes it just takes breaking like one or two things in the routine to create a lasting effect, maybe. And I just wanted to share that because for me, I was struggling a lot with like sleeping and just like eating well, but nowadays that's such a huge focus for me, like cooking and taking care. So I feel like I feel like I'm not just alive, but I'm also living. I am very much living these days, and life feels extremely precious. It has always been precious in theory to me, but I feel like my own life was not quite valued as much by me. I was not valuing myself enough. So these days I've been making it a habit to say a lot of nice things to myself, and I think it's been really good. It's been very good. 감사합니다. 그냥 다이어트님. 저 요즘에 훨씬 더 몸도 훨씬 더 좋았고요. 좋아졌어요. 네. 몸 상태랑 정신 상태도 훨씬 더 좋아졌어요. If you're ever feeling down, eat lots of onigiri and kimbap and listen to Dreamcatcher. I can relate. I'm waiting for some health test results. I think my mental health led to some health issues over the past few months. It has happened before. I need to get better at recognizing when I'm stressed. Glad to hear you're making progress. Thank you. Thank you, Varyulin, too. Thank you. Thank you. 2024 hasn't started the way I'd hoped, and January hasn't been kind to me so far, but I found a lot of peace and happiness lurking and listening to your streams, and I can't overstate how much that means. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, to be more transparent, I feel like this is important to me to talk about, honestly, though, in the future, too. You guys may have known, I talk about it a lot, like that I struggled with the eating disorder growing up, especially in high school. It's often triggered by stress and maybe trauma. And for me, that was one of my greatest struggles. It's actually, unfortunately, still a very prevalent struggle for me, where I'm still having to make very conscious efforts against it. And in my worst moments, it's kind of the only thing I can hear in my head. It's this overwhelming thing. And for those of you who have experienced something like this, you know what it's like. And, you know, I'm here with you. I know how tough it is, but I also want to remind you that it's not easy for anyone, and you're doing a very difficult thing trying to overcome it. So don't be too hard on yourself. I think one of the most important things is, like, when you're trying to recover from something, to not beat yourself up over every little mistake, because that makes it so difficult to get back up again if you beat yourself up beyond like what the illness is already doing for you. So I found that talking about stuff like this helps a lot. Holding it in just builds up the emotions and makes it worse. Yeah, I do think also, like, eating disorders in particular thrive on secrecy. So I feel like for me, one of my biggest struggles for like the past 9 years, yeah, it's been like 9 years, I struggled with bulimia nervosa, and this is something that obviously as a singer is really, really a horrifying thing to struggle with. And so I think nowadays I've been making really, really good progress. It's always been kind of like recovery and then bleh, recovery, bleh. So I think this year is, especially when I'm trying very, very hard to live healthier and happier, because I really do want to take care of myself. And yeah, I just hope that if any of you are also struggling with the same thing or something similar, that you can give yourself the opportunity to heal, because I really think that you are worth it and that life is worth experiencing. Yeah. Thank you for being open about the struggles you faced. You're a wonderful person and singer, and this chat has always been a welcoming place. Thank you, Sparkling Light. I didn't appreciate how mental health. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oops. I didn't appreciate how mental health could affect physical health until it happened to me a few times. I need to take care of myself better. Thank you, Azark. And thank you, Varyulin, too. And thanks, Keaton, Taokushin. Life is a journey. Might as well make it a pleasant journey for yourself. Much love to y'all out there. Thank you, G4 Gerald. You're all so kind. This is very wholesome. My heart is warmed by all of this. I feel stronger with my struggles by tuning into your stream. Thank you, Deza. Glad to hear that you're doing a lot better, physically and mentally, and thank you for sharing. I know that's not easy. Just know, Yeji, you're amazing, and know that you're important, loved, valued by your family and the community here. We are here for you, and we support / root for you in every obstacle you face. Thank you, Shin-chan. Oh, thank you so much. It does feel really always good to share what's going on. I try to not shame myself too much, because then I feel like that only exacerbates the shame that others may be feeling in their own struggles, and then it prevents them from also seeking help. So yeah, it's really, I don't know, I think I love being able to talk about it to with other people. It's so very important to take care of yourself, and I'm glad you're focusing on that. Thank you for being so open. More people should be open like this. Thank you, Josh Bigosh. Thank you. I have to take care of my health to always be able to travel to the US to see SCAC. Yes, that's a good reason. That's actually, I think about that a lot. I list reasons why I want to live, why I want to take care of my health, because I feel like I've always been teetering in this very risky place with my health. And it's always stuff like, I want to spend time with certain people. I want to meet new people. I want to share music. There's so many things I adore about existing, and so many things that are I think so many things to be grateful for. So I think I'm doing my best, and I also just want to root for everyone else too. Put that out there, that I really hope you guys give yourselves a fair chance. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies, and I was realizing that about myself more and more throughout growing up, that I was so mean to myself. So nowadays I'm being the nicest I've ever been to myself, which is cool. It's cool, because I'm quite nice to other people. I'd like to think I'm quite nice. So to finally have that kindness directed towards myself is pretty cool. Imposter, thank you. You want to live at least 50 more years to play GTA 10. That would be cool for you. I also wanted to touch on something you mentioned earlier. A just chatting stream would be totally fine if you don't feel up to singing someday. Yeah, I do love just talking as well. Thank you, Taokushi. Best Baby Yoda, thanks for subscribing for the 3rd month. You're pretty cool. I always tell people you're my favorite music stream. Thank you, Stevie Smells. Everyone is their own worst enemy at some point in their life. It's great to hear that you moved past that. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll always be when I'm vulnerable, I'll have those moments again, but I think overall, yeah, I'd like to think I moved past that. Sometimes even just saying I've moved past that is part of moving past it. Like when I finally started referring to myself as a singer-songwriter instead of an aspiring one. Yeah, thank you, Shoko Donut. And in the future, we can talk more about these things too. RJ, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Azark, thanks for subscribing for the 2nd month. But I think one of the reasons why I was so reluctant to talk about this was because I felt like a hypocrite if I was talking about it and still presently struggling with it so much. But right now I'm on one of my like better streaks, more positive streaks. That's not to say that I'm gonna fall backwards. One of the greatest things I did though for myself, and this for anyone who is dealing with any kind of addiction or like addictive behavior that's really harmful for themselves and they're trying to recover, one of the greatest things I've done for myself is being extremely transparent with my closest loved ones who know about my condition. And Royce Remix, thank you for the raid. Sorry, we're just talking about some mental health stuff and physical health, yeah. But thank you for bringing your community here. I was gonna say, yeah, so what I do is if I ever have a rough day and I talk to my mom the next day, I'll say, yeah, yesterday I had a rough day in terms of recovery and I felt really sad, but it's okay. Like we always say together, like it's okay. It's okay that happened. What's important is that you still give yourself the opportunity to go forward and you give yourself the chance to keep trying. You know, there's a kind of black or white mindset we tend to adopt sometimes where we think it's kind of like waking up later than you anticipated maybe. So maybe you wanted to wake up at 11 a.m. but then instead you wake up at 4 p.m. and then you feel like really crappy about it. And you're just like, well, the day is ruined. But it's kind of like, as opposed to doing that, being like, well, this happened and it wasn't what I wanted, but I am awake now and we'll see what we can do now from here. So I think that's what I've been doing. May I ask, if we are just chatting, what makes you happy, Yejun? What are your values and what makes you get out of bed so you can live the best life you can? And if you're not there, what do you plan on doing to achieve the best life you can live? I'm pretty simple, honestly. I feel like what makes me happy is spending time with good people. So they don't even have to be people I'm like super close to, but I love like encountering kind people in my day-to-day life, and then just like reading, knitting, music, writing, songwriting, singing, doing all those things. I think that communication is just so important in our lives. The way we relate to each other kind of gives us our feeling of purpose. So I guess for me too. But I don't think I have a grand purpose. I don't think that I'm a super important person in history or anything like that. But I think on like a smaller scale, I hope to at least, move some people in moments when they're struggling. I hope that, even if I'm struggling too, maybe we can help each other. I really believe that you guys can you have the power to help me as much as you may feel I help you. Because I get very inspired by just people I don't even know. My way of showing myself more love is to remember to reward myself when I've overcome an obstacle. It can be a minor thing like treating myself to a nice meal instead of my home cooking. I'm sure your home cooking is alright. Give yourself more credit, but I think that's a good tactic as well. Treating yourself is important. Communication is so important. Misunderstanding is the cause of so much trouble. Yeah, I've been having some struggles lately with imposter syndrome and questioning myself lately. Questioning whether or not I'm good enough. I'm doing better, but it does come in waves. Mental health is important. Thank you for being so open. Caesar, that's kind of exactly what I go through. It's like, I'm like, am I good enough? I don't know. And it does come in waves. And I think that's a really important thing to highlight, because I think recovery also comes in waves. The journey to becoming healthier, it's not linear, unfortunately, but I think that's also, once you acknowledge that, it does make it a little easier or a little more comforting. And I listen to your VOD sometimes when I'm stressed at work and it helps. Oh, I'm glad, imposter. And RJ says, talking about bad days and time, it is really good practice to talk to other people about it and to share the things going around. We might get help from them or their experience, or just get to know each other, and it'll help us feel better. It can be hard indeed, but taking myself. I have been going through a few financial and physical troubles, which I did talk about with my friends, and it really helps. Yeah. I think a lot of times when I felt extremely inspired in my recovery was from hearing other people talk about it. So that's why it was always something I hoped that I could do in the future. Just, it really is comforting to talk to people. Thank you, Captain Dan. Not gonna lie, the two things I've been doing this year is getting more sleep and drinking more water. Both have been a game changer, to be honest. Yeah, I've been trying to correct my sleep too. So, focus on that. It's been good. Performing musicians, especially songwriters, are so often communicators of important messages, even in ways we don't realize. Yeah, I hope that. I know that not everyone's gonna hear my music, but the people that do happen across it, I hope some of them can find a message, or if not a message, just a tune that they like. Or I think music I often connect to memories, so maybe it can represent a certain time. Hi, Blue Train. Hi, Jokes Row. Talking of sleep schedules, I noticed you do less late streams these days. Good for you. Yeah, thank you. I just usually, what is it? Yeah, I don't like to be singing too late, because it also limits the volume of my singing. I fed myself with that when doing treatment, but I don't let it sink. I might not feel worth it. I've learned to be okay with that. As long as I don't lose self-love, everything will be alright. Oh, Caesar, please sleep more. Sleep more. It can do wonders, honestly. It's like creating the proper environment for yourself to, you know, like you don't really want to plant a seed for, like, if there's a plant that needs water and sunlight to grow, you don't want to plant it in a very dry place that's just dark all the time, right? It's kind of like you want to set up the right environment for yourself to start growing as well. Hi, Wallius. To be fair, the day before I got a full 8 or 9. I guess good sleep comes in waves too. It does, actually. that sounds like me. I kept waking up last night. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, it's still tough, and I feel you there. I get it. Where are we going today? You have to leave work in 30 for wait, you have to leave for work in 30 minutes? Skak? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh, we will be heading out very shortly, because I don't think I should talk too much more, but yeah. Breaking my lurking streak to say thank you for the lovely chat and for the streams, of course, and teaching me so many digits of pi. Thank you, Rope Me Cat. That's very sweet. It's really, I really feel excited when lurkers chat. Thank you. But I also am excited when you lurk. But it's just cool. It's like, whoa, hi, you were here this whole time. It's like, that's very fascinating. Yeah, well, if my voice worsens, I can definitely speak more with everyone. Yeah. Lurkers make the world go round, yeah. Oh no, not to pressure you though. But yeah, thank you for listening to my long talk. It went on longer than I expected. Oh yeah, you haven't seen me in a bit. That's right, Joe. I have not figured out an exact game plan, but we're kind of gonna see what happens. And if her voice gets worse while talking, we will devolve into a essaying chat. Oh. Also, I wanted to share something that I realized I started doing without what is it? no, I realized I started doing it because my sister pointed it out. Because I already say KEKW a lot in my daily life, which is, it's really bad. Like sometimes my friends they're not even on Twitch and I say KEKW. But I started doing like my own French version of KEKW. I go Kekwa, Kekwa. My sister said I was like Kekwa. So I don't even know where it came from, but just thought if anyone wants to use it, you may. Kekwa. Okay. I should not be sharing these things. I should be ashamed of them, but Kekwa. Because sometimes I laugh in French. I'm like a hon hon hon. So Kekwa. I'm sorry if there are French people in chat. I mean no harm. It just sometimes I like to say Kekwa. So we're gonna go to Han today, for who plays piano. He's from Taiwan. Emoting IRL is fine. You don't need to be sorry, and it's not bad. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun today during today's stream. We're gonna go listen to some piano music. Very talented pianist from Taiwan. I would like to play piano better too. I've been practicing my sight reading more lately. That should help me piano as well. If I find something funny, sometimes I say lol in my internal voice. Yeah, I say lol, my sister. Or like, I mean, sometimes when I'm with like Charming Joe, we're like, feels bad, man. I don't know. There are a lot of like emotes that we reference, I think, in general. And it just comes so naturally. It's a little, I don't know if we should be ashamed of it or just accept our evolution. or have we devolved? Anyway. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Thanks, Temujin Khan and Rusty X. And Keaton, thank you all for listening to me as well. I talk a lot sometimes. Thank you. True, RJ, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, getting to know everyone in chat too has been a magical experience, and I'm excited to continue to talk to you guys in future streams. So until next time, everyone, 다음에 또 만나요. Take care. See you. Bye bye.